Testing. Testing. Hello. Changes. So warm welcome to today's sale here at Oxford. A couple of alterations to the card. Trial 1 will be cancelled. Yahoo Ella not here. Angry Kathleen, incidentally, lot 1 will move into trial 6. and will run from trap 2. And Flashing Duchess, who was originally in 3, will now move into 5. And just a note that Glengar Camilla is a scratching from the sale. So they're the initial changes early on in the card. Trial 7, trap 2 Resonate isn't here, and Click and Collect will just have a solo in trial 7. And then we're good until we get to trial 20. Trap 5 Rough Joy has been scratched, will not run, and Reserve H Splitting Hairs will go from trap 5 in trial 20. And the final change and alteration to today's programme, trial 23, trap 2 Ema's Gem has been withdrawn, and the Reserve E Good Heavens will run from trap 2 in trial 23. So we'll start with trial 2, as the first trial has been scratched. And in trap 2 we've got Rewind, and trap 4 Blame the Chief. And the Greyhounds will shortly be leaving the paddock, be trialling in a couple of moments' time. Greyhounds in traps then for our first trial of the day, which will in fact be trial 2 after trial 1 was cancelled. Trap 2 is Rewind, who's an unraced daughter of Kaulavani Hoffer out of Epic Lady, a July 23 youngster. And Blame the Chief, still a puppy, April 23, and has just had one race in Dundalk, finishing 3rd. Hare runs then for trial 2. And away we go. So a fairly level line leaving the boxes. Early zip though from Rewind to grab the initiative into the first turn and go on by a length or so. 4 though runs really well on the turn. Just clipped the heels there of Rewind. Down the back straight did Blame the Chief. But into the 3rd turn, Rewind still with an advantage. Blame the Chief now coming back for more. Trying to challenge on the turn. Kicking off the last bend now. And it is Rewind still with a length and a half advantage. And we'll go on to score nicely in the end. And Blame the Chief left a little bit on the track there. Nice trial to open up proceedings for trial 2. So the result of trial 2 was first trap 2 Rewind in all the way fashion, winning in 27.96 to 7.96 and beat trap 4 Blame the Chief by a length and a quarter. So the next trial is trial 3 and the Greyhounds walking towards the boxes then for this next. We've got sisters here. Trap 2 is Slaney Side Tara, who is a daughter of Superior Panama out of Slaney Side Babs, July 23, and a sister is in trap 5, Slaney Side Jan. Now, they've just got 1 mark each on the card and they did trial against each other at Clonmel on November the 8th, just over 300 yards. On that occasion, Slaney Side Jan ran from an inside box and she won the trial by a length. Be interesting to see how they get on here. 450 metres at Oxford, and they are now loading up. for trial 3. Lots 5 and 6 on show here. Checked over, waved the flag, and the hare runs there for trial 3. Stand by. Hare behind boxes. And away we go, and a flashy break there from Slaney Side Jan, who quickly asserts and goes 2 lengths clear from the traps. Slaney Side Tara, though, is trying to keep tabs on her sister here. Down the far side. Ooh, Slaney Side Tara just moving a wide course there at the second bend, and handed a big initiative now to Slaney Side Jan, who goes on some 4 lengths clear around the last 2 curves. Slaney Side Jan then trying to confirm this Clonmel 300-yard trial form, and does so in style. Quick away, always led the comment there, and 5 has beaten 2 by a good 4 lengths in the end. Slaney Side Jan beats her sister, Slaney Side Tara. So the result confirmed there. Trap 5, Slaney Side Jan wins in 28.41, 28.41. Beats Slaney Side Tara by 3 1/4 lengths there. So just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, there was a slight delay there because Slaney Side Tara didn't want to be caught at the pickup, and she kept having a little bit of a laugh with the track staff and running around the track. As playful greyhounds will do. She's only a puppy, of course, and just a little bit outside the grading, but obviously open to improvement. We are pretty much ready now for the runners to come out onto the track for trial 4. Now, trial 4, very interesting trial. Droopy's Pupil will be in trap 3 and Droopy's Tear in 6. Now, these are litter mates, brother and sister. Pupil is a son of Droopy Scolari out of Droopy's Beaufort, September 23, just 14 months of age. And Droopy's Tear, the sister, will run from the stripes of trap 6. So a couple of blue litter mates here, and of course by Droopy Scolari, the early pace type sire, and Droopy's Beaufort is the mother of both these pups here from the September 23 litter. Pupil in 3 and Tear in 6 as they start the loading up process for trial 4. And the hare now runs. So stand by, back on track then with trial 4 at today's sales at Oxford. Lids rise and away and racing, and 6 has flown out, and Droopy's Pupil rather fluffed his lines leaving the gates as Tear now goes into around about a 4-length lead. Picking up the pace though, Droopy's Pupil in behind, and he starts to hunt up his sister and now shows pace down the far side. Droopy's Tear, she's steering a middle to Rouse course, and the middle course from Pupil now takes him to the front. It showed exceptional pace after completely missing the kick, and he's run on to success and goes on to win by about a length and a half in the end. So Droopy's Pupil beats his sister, Droopy's Tear, and has kept going all the way around to the pickup as well. So result trial for us, first track 3, Droopy's Pupil, winning in 28.14 and beat his sister Droopy's Tear by a length and a quarter. Just let you know that the grading time for pups is 28.75, so he's well inside the grading time there, despite missing the kick. And now we have another couple of blues and also litter mates going to boxes then for trial 5. This time the litter is Bowler and Bolt out of New in Melody, a July 23 litter. Tommy's target is a blue dog, and his sister in trap 5, lot 10, is Tommy's Faye, who's a blue bitch. And they're just behind boxes then for our next. So Bowler and Bolt, New in Melody, July 23 youngsters, no marks on their card. Interesting to see how they go here. Lot 9 and lot 10 taking part in trial 5 here at Oxford Sales this morning. All loaded. Away with the flag and the hare runs for trial 5. They're behind traps. And away we go, and a slick start there from Tommy's target, who quickly asserts. She stumbled a little bit, just skewed out the boxes, did Tommy's Faye, and she's on the back foot already. She's some 6 or 7 lengths behind out the second turn, as Tommy's target is in a bit of a hurry here, and he's pulling around about 10 lengths clear now into the penultimate turn. Tommy's target then, oh, we just lost sight of it there, I think, but he's still in the lead. Yeah, it just seemed a bit green there. Lost sight of the hare, I think. So the time for Tommy's target there was 29.31 after just losing sight of the hare coming off the last turn. And just let you know that there is an alteration to the next trial, trial 6. Glengarde Camilla has been withdrawn from the sale, so there'll be no trap 6 here. And trial 6, trap 2 will be lot 1, Angry Kathleen, so she's moved from the original first trial. And Flashing Duchess, who was due to be in 3, will now run from box 5. So we've got 2 and 5. Lot 1, Angry Kathleen, and lot 11, Flashing Duchess, running from traps 2 and 5 respectively for trial 6. And just a bit of housework there as well. The trial 5, you saw Tommy's target led. He lost sight of the hare a little bit coming around the last 2 bends, and also his sister stopped chasing at the 3/4, so she turned back. So all is well, but obviously green pups, and that was their first outing here in public. So the Greyhound's going to boxes for our next trial, trial 6. Angry Kathleen is lot 1. She's a dark brindle bitch, daughter of Droopy Sydney out of Angry Lauren, April 23. She's got a couple of marks on her card from Waterford qualifying trials. And in track 5 we've got Flashing Duchess, who's a black daughter of Malachi out of New in Liz. Hare's running. And away we go, and a flashy break from Flashing Duchess on the outside, but early zip now from the two. Angry Kathleen now to grab the lead going into the first turn. Angry Kathleen now goes on by 2 lengths down the far side from Flashing Duchess, who's trying to hold on to around about a 4-length split there at the third turn, but it's Angry Kathleen that's coming well clear in the closing stages. Angry Kathleen, after missing the break, flew to the turn and won quite handsomely in the end. Flashing Duchess back in second. Results of trial 6. Angry Kathleen caught the eye there. Very impressive indeed. Burst of early zip. She won the trial in 27.56. Really nice time there for Angry Kathleen. And beat track 5 Flashing Duchess by 7.5 lengths. Still well inside grading Flashing Duchess. So just to let you know, the next trial, track 2 Resonate, has been withdrawn, and trial 7 will be a solo trial for Click and Collect. Son of Pestana out of Million Dreams, a March 23 puppy. Has had a qualifying trial at Shelburne Park, clocking a 19.98 in a 350-yard sprint. So Click and Collect is tucked away in the box here for trial 7, solo trial for lot 14. And a decent start from Click and Collect, and he steers a wide course as well into the turn and wide on the bends. Click and Collect then comes out the second turn very wide indeed. Everyone's looking for wide runners these days. Click and Collect step forward. Still very wide on the bends, ultra wide in fact, and Click and Collect coming home in style. And a very decent time as well for Click and Collect, and you can imagine maybe left plenty on the track there. It's ultra wide, but it's 27.93. Good run. And just to let you know now, there will be a tractor break and we will regrade the track. So a short break here and we'll come back with trial 8. So the tracks has been ran and the track has been regraded. We will be taking the tractor around a couple more times throughout the day, but just to let you know some of these results so far, because there were some really nice performances, notably the 27.56 fastest time of the day so far from Angry Kathleen, who's lot 1 and trialled from trap 2 in trial 6, and Click and Collect there was a nice time, 27.93, and of course a taking effort from a very young puppy, Droopy's Pupil, who walked out the boxes completely left at the start and still went flying past his rival and sister Droopy's Tear round the last 2 turns and clocked to 28.14, so that was a good run. So trial 8 is She Needs Conflict, who's an unraced daughter of Good News out of Mon Ami, nicely bred, August 23 youngster. And track 4 is No Rush for Now, lot 16, a daughter of Droopy's Sydney out of Droopy's Dot, an August 23 puppy. So the hare runs. And away we go, and a good start from No Rush for Now, who has a 2-length lead already into the first bend. She Needs Conflict is steering a middle to rails course, but she just runs off on the crown of the turn there. She lost 2 or 3 lengths in doing so, as No Rush for Now sets up around about a 6-length lead now into the third bend, and going great guns. No Rush for Now, sort of middle to wide almost. No Rush for Now is a son of Droopy's Sydney, and he's careered away with this trial. She Needs Conflict, very green in behind, very, very green indeed. Ran off at the turn between the first and second bend and just lost a bit of ground in doing so. So trial 8, 4 has beaten 2. And the result of trial 8 was first track 4, No Rush for Now, who clocked a very nice 27.82, 27.82, and beat trap 2, She's a Conflict, who rather ran off round the turns a little bit by 14.25 lengths. I'll give him a call back. Next trial is trial 9, and we've got a couple of easy prefix greyhounds here from different litters. Lot 17 is Easy Arizona, running from box 2, who's by Lenson Bocco out of Jamara Zena, September 23 whoop. And in 5 we've got Easy Georgia, who's a daughter of Jack's Little Thing out of Melody's Shining, a June 23 pup. So the 2 pups locked and loaded. Trial 9, a hare runs. And away we go on a slick start from Easy Georgia. She crosses over to a middle to rails course, and that's allowed 2 to go on the outside. They just bumped there around the first 2 turns, and Easy Georgia is just about the leader now. Easy Arizona coming back for more. He's found a way past now, and he hits the front at the halfway stage. Easy Arizona, he's sort of more middle to wide more than anything else. Very, very green. And Easy Georgia has just been left behind now as Easy Arizona goes clear and scores by a good 6 or 7 lengths. So trial 9 was first trap to Easy Arizona, winning in a 28.54. Beat trap 5 Easy Georgia by 6 3/4 lengths. Right, next trial is trial 10. We've got lot 19, Good Queen, who is a daughter of Ballyhemmick Jet out of JT Sahara, March 23 pup. And a sister is in trap 5, Pretty Epic, lot 20. Just a note there in the previous trial, Easy Arizona is a September 23 puppy. He's a brindle dog, so he's a son of Linsenbocker out of Jamaracina. And just to let you know as well, that 28.54 did get crowded at the first bend as well. He had to work hard actually to get to the front out of the second bend. He's well inside the grading. So grading time for pups here at Oxford is 28.75, just to give you a guide. And just to note as well, the track staff have done really well to get the trials go in here this morning after some torrential weather yesterday, and of course freezing overnight as well. So we'll just tip the hat to the track staff here at Oxford as the pups for trial 10 are ensconced in the traps, and the hare runs for trial 10. Stand by. Off we go, and a good start from Pretty Epic. She crosses over to the middle of the track, and this again has made the Good Queen go round the outside to challenge, but she smoothly takes the bend there and quickens on down the far side. Good Queen then extending into a 4-length advantage at the halfway stage, steering almost a middle to wide course from Pretty Epic, who probably wants to be drawn nearer the rails. And as they kick off the last now, Good Queen full of running and keeping on going and winning by a good 4, maybe 4.5 lengths in the end from her sister Pretty Epic. So the result of trial 10 was first trap to Good Queen. Now she's running the fastest time of the day here in a 27.37, so a really nice effort from Good Queen. And she didn't have it all her own way in the early stages either. She had to switch round the outside of the fast starting Pretty Epic, who was second in this trial, beaten 4.5 lengths, still clocking a very, very reasonable time for a young unraced pup. So the next trial is trial 11. In trap 3 we have Whiffham World, who's an unraced July 23 puppy by Ballymac Cashout out of Nice as Ice. And trap 6 is Get In Line, who's a blue daughter of Coolavani Hoffer out of Sizzling Daisy, August 23. So some nicely bred pups here for trial 11, lots 21 and 22. Hare runs. And away we go to a fairly level break between the two pups. 3 on the inside, Whiffham World looking to lead into the turn and goes on by about 1.5 lengths now from Get In Line. Down the far side, Whiffham World has quickly shot into a 4-length advantage at the halfway stage. Get In Line steering that middle to wide course. Whiffham World though piling on the pressure from the front, and Whiffham World is going to go and score impressively here. Whiffham World wins by a good 5.5 lengths from Get In Line. Whiffham World, son of Ballymac Cashout, July 23 puppy, wins nicely. And the result of trial 11, he was certainly impressive on the eye, wasn't he, Whiffham World? And it's the fastest time of the day so far, 27.17, 27.17, and he won by 6 lengths, beating Get In Line, who actually trialled quite well herself, to be fair. So Whiffham World, 27.17. So the next trial is trial 12. It's Crossbar, who's a daughter of Blame the Game, lot 23 here, out of Mina Melody. April 23 youngster. And track 5 is Manzi, who's a son of Kulavani Hoffer out of Ballymacberry, May 23 pup. So just one mark on the card for Manzi, and that was a 525 trial at Shelbourne and clocked a 29.19 in the process. So a little bit of experience from Manzi, but two nice pups here for trial 12, and they are now loading up here at Oxford. Checked over, hair runs then. Hair behind traps. Gates lift off and racing, and Manzi with that experience bombed out the boxes, but early zip from the youngster Crossbar, who goes to the lead at the first turn. It just runs off a true line there, but still has the advantage, Crossbar, and sets up now a 2.5 length lead at the halfway stage. Manzi trying to come back for more. It's Crossbar though, winding it up and turning on the pressure coming off the last. Crossbar missed a break, flew to the turn and won nicely, full of running. Very, very eye-catching performance from Crossbar there in trial 12. Results trial 12. First trap 3, Crossbar, won in 27.63 and beat Manzi by 5 lengths. Nice performance there from Crossbar in trial 12. Next trial is trial 13. Going to boxes here. Trap 2, Clover's Princess, lot 25. A daughter of Grangeview 10 out of Teresa's Mendoza. September 23, real young raw puppy here. And trap 4 is Always Believing, lot 26, who's a daughter of Antigua Storm out of Antigua Princess, May 23 puppy. Just to let you know that after this trial, the track will be regraded. No. Greyhounds going in the boxes then, Always Believing, nicely bred here, being by an Oaks winner, Antigua Princess. Here runs, and they're away to a fairly level break as well. Matching strides into the turn, 2 on the inside, Clover's Princess, oh, just trouble there, and chopping across and going on is Always Believing. And Clover's Princess was rather balked there at the first turn. Down the far side, Always Believing going on by around about 5 or 6 lengths now. Always Believing and trying to recover from that incident at the first turn, Clover's Princess. Keeping on gamely in behind, but it was Always Believing that led at the turn and won quite handsomely in the end. So the result of trial 13, first track 4, Always Believing, wins in 28.05 to 8.05, and Clover's Princess was 9.25 lengths behind. Now there will be a break while the track is regraded, and we'll come back with trial 14. So we're ready to resume now for our next trial. Just looking back, of course, we saw Whiffin World go fastest of the day in a 27.17. Really, really impressive he was. But a couple caught the eye. Crossbar in the very next trial, actually a 27.63, showed nice pace and ran off on the turns on a couple of occasions. Good Queen was very, very good on the eye, 27.37, and her sister wasn't too bad either in the same trial 10. And all in all, we've seen some really nice performances so far today. So good sale so far. And we now have trial 14. Hare runs for trial 14. Romantic Sun in 2 and Romantic Star in 5. And away we go. Romantic Sun on the inside just breaks slightly in front of Romantic Star and into the turn. Romantic Sun will lead by a length and a half. Just runs off wide there on the crown of the turn. And now up on the inside, Romantic Star comes through to challenge. Just noses ahead slightly at the halfway stage. Romantic Star on the inside now quickens on and goes a length and a half clear herself from Romantic Sun, who's still trying to battle on. Coming off the last turn now, Romantic Star boxing on well and keeps going for about a length and a half success from Romantic Sun. So Litter Sisters there. Results of trial 14, first track 5, Romantic Star wins in 28.88 and beats her sister Romantic Sun by a length and a half. Our next trial is trial 15, and we have two litter mates here in opposition. Trap 2 is not the case, lot 29, who's a blue brindle daughter of Good News out of Mon Ami, August 23. No marks on their card, this pair. And trap 6 is Disembark, lot 30, who is a brother to Not the Case. So nicely bred pair here, running from traps 2 and 6 for trial 15, which will be off pretty shortly. All tucked away then, and the hare runs for trial 15. And off and rating. And a fairly level line leaving the boxes, but it's not the case who's just about going to lead into the turn. Disembark steering a wide course there, and not the case, going on by a couple of lengths down the far side from Disembark, who's now showing good middle gears and trying to close now into the third turn. Not the case, still maintaining the gallop, has now extended away. She's booting clear off the last turn now, and Not the Case goes on to score nicely from her brother by a good 4.5 lengths. Result trial 15 was first trap 2, Not the Case, winning in a 27.87, 27.87, and beat her brother trap 6 Disembark by 4.5 lengths. So our next trial is trial 16, and a couple of really young puppies in opposition here. Lot 31 is Tommy's Cloder, who is a brindle daughter of Bull and Bolt out of Hollycross. Heidi, August 23. And in trap 5, wearing the orange, is Tommy's Clan, lot 32, who is a black son of Bull and Bolt, but out of New In Melody, July 23. And they are just arriving behind the traps, the two unraced pups in trial 16. So loading up. So all loaded then for trial 16, and the hare is now running. Hare behind boxes, and away we go, and two turning the traps there, and has left 5 well clear Tommy's Clan. So Tommy's Clan going on from Tommy's Cloder, who just got caught out at Lid Rise, and down the far side. Tommy's Clan kicking away here. We've gone around about 10 to 12 lengths clear as well after Tommy's Cloder fluffed her lines. And he's round the last turn now, steering a middle to wide course and going on to score. And she has, to her credit, kept on nicely in the closing stages, Tommy's Cloder, and got the gap down to a respectable length after completely missing the start, turning in the boxes it seemed. Result of trial 16 was first trap 5 Tommy's Clan, won in a 28.80 to 8.80, and beat trap 2 Tommy's Cloder by 6 1/4 lengths. So here runs then for trial 17. And away we go with the first to show Vista up on the outside. Early dash though from Huey Wheels into the turn and will lead. Vista steering a very, very wide course round the first couple of curves, and Huey Wheels with this 2-length advantage from Vista, who's trying to now just keep that gap down to a couple of lengths, but again just moves wide there in the crown of the turn. Again spinning wide a little bit herself, Huey Wheels. Huey Wheels all out now from Vista, who nailed Huey Wheels right on the line. Vista gets up close home to win the trial. Bit of experience from the pair of them there. They both had races in Shelburne Park. And Vista and Huey Wheels probably just not adjusting to the contours that easily here at Oxford. First time, it has to be said. Results trial 17 was first trap 5 Vista, winning in 27.74 and beat Huey Wheels by a neck. So in the circumstances, you'd have to say, yep, a little bit of experience from the pair. They're still young, both of them, and just kind of at different stages of the trial, just ran off on a couple of occasions and probably losing lengths in the process. So encouraging trial there from both Vista and Huey Wheels in trial 17. So trial 18 is next, and we have litter mates here, two brothers, Gaza Boy in 3, a son of Ballymac Cash out of Nice as Ice, July 23, and his brother Give Me the Money. Give Me the Money in trap 6 as the hare runs. And away we go, and Give Me the Money has bombed out the boxes and already has a length and a half lead going over the wheel line for the first time, but steers wide and drops up on the inside now. Gaza Boy to challenge. Gaza Boy just edging on out the second bend, but back for more. Give Me the Money showing good speed on the straights. Now there's a bend. What's he going to do? Well, he takes that bend much better now, and he kicks away. Give Me the Money. He's got on by 3 to 4 lengths now. Give Me the Money. Taking that one. Like that one. 6 has beaten 3 there. Give Me the Money. Beats Gaza Boy. And the result of trial 18 did get PL's heart racing a little bit there, I must admit, but so did the time. 27.04, fast of the day for trap 6. Give Me the Money. Very taking performance. You have to say Gaza Boy actually ran well in second, and he was only beaten 4 lengths as well. So yeah, fast of the day. Give Me the Money in trial 18, lot 36. The two young pups going to post for our next trial, trial 19. Trap 2 is Carolina Babe. She's a daughter of Ballyhimmick and Jet out of Billy's Diva, really nicely bred then. A June 23 whelp. And trap 5 is So Majestic. She's a blue daughter of Good Cody out of Dealish Oreo, June 23. So similar ages, different breeding here from the Kennedy Kennel. Just let you know there will be a break after this trial for the tractors to go round, regrade the track. So unraced pair here. Carolina Babe in 2, and So Majestic in 5. And the hare runs for trial 19. Lids rise, away we go. First to show So Majestic from the traps, moves into the middle, but shows good early dash and holds on to the lead from Carolina Babe, who just ran off a little bit at the first turn and lost a couple of lengths in doing so. It's So Majestic though kicking on there, gone 4 or 5 lengths clear into the penultimate turn and maintaining the gallop. So Majestic, a daughter of Good Cody, has kicked right away in the closing stages here. Carolina Babe is trying to get the distance to around about 5 lengths in the end. But So Majestic, a trap to line success in trial 19. Result trial 19, first track 5, So Majestic, wins in 27.50, 27.50. Beats trap 2, Carolina Bay, by 3.5 lengths. So we've had the tractor break now, and we move on to the last session. After seeing the fastest of the day there, Give Me the Money in trial 18, impressive in 27.04. So the next trial, there is an alteration of this trial. Track 5 is now splitting hairs. Reserve H runs from track 5 and joins the 2 Easy Vegas in this trial 20. Easy Vegas has had a trial at Derry, clocked at 17.29 over the 300-yard sprint trip there. Son of Lenson Bocco out of Jumeirah, September 23, real youngster. And splitting hairs, as we mentioned, is Reserve H. Is a daughter of Milton Dreams out of, or by Pestana out of Milton Dreams. A March 23 youngster. Had a qualifying trial, clocking at 30.45. Greyhounds are making the way to the boxes for this next trial, trial 20. Moving on to the last session here at Oxford. So the 2 pups going in the boxes for our 20th trial. Easy Vegas is in box 2, and the Reserve H, Splitting Hairs, now runs from track 5 in this next trial, where they're all locked and loaded. Wave of the hand there indicates that the hair will be set in motion for trial 20. Hair up behind boxes, and away we go. Fairly level break, and it's 2 showing the better early dash into the turn. Easy Vegas goes on and sets up a 3-length advantage already from Splitting Hairs, who just moves wide there on the crown of the first and second bend. Down the back straight, Easy Vegas only by about 3 lengths now. Splitting Hairs tries to close, but again moves wide round the last 2 bends. As they come off the last turn here, it's Easy Vegas maintaining the gallop. 5 is edging closer now with every stride, but Easy Vegas wins by just over a couple of lengths in the end from Splitting Hairs, who I thought stuck to the task well after moving wide round the 450 circuit here at Oxford. Result of trial 20 was first trap 2, Easy Vegas winning in a 27.95, 27.95, and beat the Reserve H Splitting Hairs by 2.5 lengths. Greyhounds going to boxes then for trial 21. Cesat in trap 2 is a son of Ballahimican Jet out of Paper Moon, a Jude 23 pup. Just had one mark on the card, a 5.25 yard qualifying trial at Kilkenny, clocking a 30.23, coming second. And trap 5 is Soho Princess, also had one qualifying trial at Kilkenny in a 300, but got well beaten on that occasion. Second 11 lengths, calculated 17.90. A May 23 daughter of Grangeview 10 out of Tibet. Some nice breeding there for Soho Princess. So this is an interesting trial. Trial 21. They are now behind boxes. And the hare is now running. Hare runs for trial 21. Cesat in 2 and Soho Princess in 5. They're behind traps. Up go the lids and we're away. And it's Soho Princess the first to show. And goes on by a length and a half into the turn. Steers wide and now drops up on the inside, Cesat, and goes on. Takes the bend a little bit better there from Soho Princess, who just took her time and spinning wide at the first couple. But now Cesat into the third turn, set up a 3-length lead. Cesat going on, extending away to about a 4 or 5 length advantage on the run for home. Cesat does it convincingly. Drops up on the inside at the second bend, led at that turn and kicked right away in the closing stages and has kept galloping all the way to the pickup. And the result of trial 21's first trap 2, Cesat. Wins in 27.59. Decent run that. And beat trap 5, Soho Princess, by 6 3/4 lengths. So Greyhounds walking towards the boxes for our next trial 22. 2 unraced litter brothers here. Trap 2 is Elno Drops, who's a son of Malachi out of Wakiki Man, August 23, so very, very young. This pair, Elno Sparky, will run in the orange jacket here for trial 22. Lining up process well underway then for trial 22. Elno Drops wears the blue jacket, and oh no, Sparky, his brother. August 23, mere babes, these pair. No marks on their card. And the hare now runs for trial 22. And away we go, and a fast start there from Oh No Drops. He moved to the middle, and his brother actually moved also into middle, almost middle to Rouse, and Oh No Drops has the lead. Oh No Sparky just running a bit green in behind, and as they reach the halfway stage, Oh No Drops has a 4-length lead. Going almost middle to wide here, probably drawn wrong these. Oh No Sparky wants to be drawn a little bit nearer the Rouse, as you can see. Moving off the last turn now, Oh No Drops is edging away in the closing stages, and wins nicely. Got a fast start, got to the front. Probably wants to be drawn almost middle to wide, doesn't he? It was also trial 21st. Trial 22 was first at trap 2. Oh No Drops, winning in 27.83, 27.83, and beat his brother Oh No Sparky by 6 3/4 lengths. So just to let you know, in trial 23, our next trial, there is an alteration. Trap 2, Emer's Gem, was withdrawn before weighing in today, and we have reserve E, Good Evans, running from trap 2 in trial 23. Now Good Evans, the reserve, is by Ballyhimmick and Jet out of Billy's Diva, really nicely bred June 23 puppy with no marks on his card from the Kennedy Kennels. And in trap 5 we have Romantic Moon, who has just one mark over 525 yards at Clonmel in a trial, was second, well beaten, clocking a 30-30, and she's a daughter of Pestana out of In the Genes, a June 23 whelp. Romantic Moon is in 5, and the reservee Good Evans will run from box 2 in trial 23 next. So greyhounds are loading up then for our next, and now the hare is on the move. And away we go, with a fairly level break leaving the boxes, but it's early dash from the reserve Good Evans to get to the front here. Good Evans goes on and races into a 4-length lead. Romantic Moon in behind just ran off at the quarter pole there, and down the far side Good Evans is in a bit of a hurry here and shot into about an 8th length round the last 2 curves, and Good Evans going on nicely clear, pulling away from Romantic Moon, and Good Evans comes off the subs bench to score nicely. And the result of trial 23 was first trap 2 reservee Good Evans in 27.85, 27.85, and beat trap 5 Romantic Moon by 13 lengths. Next trial is trial 24. We've got Droopy's Theorem in 3 and Droopy's Fabiola in trap 6. And their litter mates, Lalissa's brother and sister, Dramana Bucko, Droopy's Dance. Dog Pup in 3, Theorem, and his sister Fabiola in 6, as the hare now runs for trial 24. And away we go. Up on the outside, Fabiola gets the best of the breaks and into the turn. Better pace there from Theorem, and Theorem will now go on. Droopy's Theorem then, the Dog Pup, has gone on to around about a 2-length lead coming out the second bend and quickens into a 2.5-length lead going into the third now. Droopy's Theorem going on from Fabiola, who is trying to stick to the task now as they swing off the last bend. Droopy's Theorem is galloping on strongly from Fabiola, who switched to the inside and stayed on nicely. And if you watch now round to the drop, she's going to be the one that probably stays the better out, the pair of them, and kicks on by around about 4 lengths in the end, right the way around to the pickup. Result of trial 24's first trap 3. Droopy's Theorem winning in a 27.61, 27.61. Beat trap 6, Droopy's Fabiola, by a length and a quarter. And away we go for trial 25 then. The first to show is Glengar Blake into the turn. Goes on by 3 lengths already. Down the back straight we go. And it's now Soulane Gate, I beg your pardon, from De Fox. Soulane Gate down the far side has quickened on well clear. Lot 51 then. Going great guns, steering a middle to wide course. Soulane Gate clear of Da Fox and up towards the line will win by about 5 lengths in the end, maybe 4.5. And result of trial 26, first trap 2, Sioux Lane Gate, 1 in 28.48 to 8.48 by 5 1/4 lengths from De Fox, who was second in trial 26. Next trial is the final trial. Trial 27 is trap 3, Affleck Roberto, and trap 5, Affleck Shergar. So the 27th trial here. Trial 27 is the final trial. Track 3 is Affleck Roberto, and track 5 is Affleck Shergar. They're litter brothers, Ballymac Bolger, Affleck Macy, July 23 litter. And don't forget, the sales will take place around about 1 o'clock after this final trial here. Give time to get the books down for people to have a look through and make their minds up on the performances of the day, which have been superb, I have to say. I think the going is about minus 20, the race managers calculated on a rough guide. It was minus 30 yesterday. Hare runs 4 trial 27. And away we go. And 3, Affleck Roberto is the first to show. He moves wide on the run-up though, but still has a narrow call from Shergar, who's now challenging up on the inside. As he got that second bend, he just clipped heels there, did Shergar, and he's lost 2 or 3 lengths in the process as Affleck Roberto maintains the lead and has around about a 3 or 4 length lead round the last 2 turns. Again, he's just moving middle to wide, almost wide now, isn't he? Affleck Roberto going on, straightening up and scoring nicely in the end. Roberto beats his brother Shergar. Affleck Roberto wins the final trial of the day. Result of the last trial, trial 27, was first track 3, Affleck Roberto winning in 28.94, 28.94, and beat Affleck Shergar by 7 lengths. Just to let you know, these performances throughout the day have been superb. Trial 18, lot 36, Give Me the Money, was the fastest of the day, 27.04, won by 4 lengths. I think Gaza Boy, his brother, actually trialled well himself. So Give Me the Money, Gaza Boy, nice performances there. Whiffin World also was an eye catcher and started off 27.17, won by 6 lengths in trial 11, and they're all litter mates, those 3, by the way. A Good Queen was impressive. She won trial 10, lot 19, a daughter of Ballyhemmick Jet out of JT Sahara. 27.37. So Majestic, he clocked 27.50. And there was a couple of efforts in the sort of 27.50 range. Angry Kathleen, she got moved, didn't she, into trial 6. She's lot 1, clocked 27.56. And Cesar as well was quite impressive, 27.59. Droopy's Theorem, always have the Droopy's pups here, green and always open to improvement, 27.61. And Crossbar was a bitch that I quite liked as well, 27.63. So plenty of greyhounds catching the eye today. The sale will take place at around about 1 o'clock.